Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Houston Astros. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here. Now it's the shortstop. And the home opener is underway. That one ripped, but foul. Stays alive.
We know what pitch he wants. Another one.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
We gotta be better. First game of the day, though. First game in like 2 days.
Got him swinging. And here's the rookie center fielder, Max Clark. Swings through that one for strike one.
He wants the fastball so bad.
And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. Look at my slider placement.
Crazy. There we go.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Yo, phone got 1%. I'm playing with Zach right now.
Why did you send that video?
Fouled off.
Video.
And they'll do it again. Clark stands at first with one out. Struck him out swinging. Well done behind the dish. So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. In the air to left center. And that's the third out.
Get Ranger out the game.
Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate.
First pitch I wanted.
Comes up
Okay,
empty.
bro.
That's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location
at?
you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
One up, one down. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second,
and
he'll reach second with one away.
Everything came together for him.
He's
Loud contact,
lefty
leads to the double.
action.
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one is absolutely belted, and it's off the wall. Here comes Tatis around third.
Throw it to the cutoff, man. He still got him. That's so ass.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Ripped to third. Puts the tag on him.
That's so ass, dog.
New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, number 94. Slider right there. Cease measures 6 feet 2 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one away. The batter now will be Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Try to get better at our sliders. There we go.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Too late.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Mookie digs in here. Second inning here, no score. On the ground, Witt. That's the third out. Inning over.
We got to get our bats woke up. We had a little fucking first inning, little hiccups. Now let's get after
the
it.
Astros, Didi Gregorius. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
What are we doing?
And now Leo DeVries, a switch hitter batting right.
We're early on that. That's a homer, dog.
Swing and a ball
now
lifted left
get a
field.
bad contact
Suzuki
of a hit.
Under it. 2 down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all.
Find the ball. We're top of it, swinging that bullshit.
Next offering is fouled back.
PCI didn't even move.
2 down, nobody on. That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Cut on and missed.
So slow, dog.
All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Seiya Suzuki. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. To third, Gregorius. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. Hammer, and this one could be extra bases. Throws to second.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, man. The data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Up the middle. Tosses
all right,
to first.
we got to wake our bats up. Work counts and wake these bats up.
Is the Astros catcher, William Contreras. Fouled off left side.
What are we swinging at that for, bro? Come on.
The 0-2. And delivers outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Run the ball, man.
That one misses. And a count now even up. Gets a piece. That's
got to be a home run right there, dog. We're too early.
And that's way high.
Find the ball.
It's a leadoff walk. And that's the go-ahead run. Now here is Justin Crawford.
Why am I swinging at that?
Strike 1. That pitch gets the corner. It's 2-2.
Up my sensitivity a little bit. I've been so used to this, and
The Stros looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. Line, and there's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A 3-run dinger. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and
been so used to the 100 sensitivity, and I try to switch it over because Willie was getting perfect. So I'm just so used to it, bro. I wasn't even moving my PCI.
Steps in to take his hats.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Bad.
Suzuki should have this one. And there's one down. Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Pete Alonso takes. Their third, so they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Didi Gregorius steps to the plate, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. So next up for Houston, Leo DeBreeze. That one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. High fly ball, right field, gets under it, and there's 2 down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Astros, and what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. In the air to left center, Clark.
I moved my shit to Willie settings. My PCI was so slow. Wasn't getting no hits. As soon as I moved my shit back, 6 runs.
Back here in Houston, start of the 4th.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's back here in Houston. At the plate is the Astros catcher, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
So digging in, Justin Crawford.
Oh, that's what he gets.
And a base
that's a
hit
triple
right
because
there.
you done did that to the wrong fucking runner, baby. Go
Now
3.
around second, going for 3rd. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Bobby.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing.
Right field, settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Fuck.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Too early. A home run ball right there.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Whoa.
another homer. His second home run of the game. So 2 down. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez.
Ball one.
Ah, we need that.
Here's a 1-1.
That's going. No, it's not got enough air.
Gone.
It's going. Let's go. Oppo Taco.
The polar bear, as he was dubbed by
End it right here.
Teammate
End it right here. Ain't got no confidence. End it right here. Ah, why are we dropping the PCI? End it right here. End it right here. Come on, big polar.
And he's expecting the guy to come in
on,
and
big
get
polar.
outs. So far, not
End it right here, big polar.
Well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
Wade Boggs has got
I'd
his
say
fucking
press box
finger
food
inside.
because of the
Perfect,
ice cream. You have to go
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia,
Got
yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield.
Well struck left field. And that one is off the top of the wall.
Fuck.
Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle.
Well, there it goes.
Oh, now this one's
He's been
high
waiting
and
on that.
deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. An absolute smash to left. And they cut into the lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Next to hit, number 18. He swings and fouls one off.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Be late, be late, be late, be late.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Max Clark, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2.
Hanging my slider way too fucking much, bro.
That one opts against the fence. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Stop hanging the fucking
2
slider.
down, nobody on. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Strike 2. Got him swinging.
All right, let's put some runs up.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Didi Gregorius. That is upstairs for ball 1. Gregorius, 36 years old, and he was born in the Netherlands.
That's ball 2.
Thank you.
Foul ball.
Such poor contact. PCI was all over it, though.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
On the mound now, Robert Suarez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
Nope,
just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Didi Gregorius goes deep. His second homer of the night. And next to him for Houston, Leo DeBreeze. towards first, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now it's William Contreras. Next offering upstairs. Now one miss.
Scored a Bryce's game. See if I need to run over this motherfucker.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1.
Not even.
What a stop. To first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here's the left fielder, Justin Crawford. That's out to center field. And the inning is over. Top 6. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Pete Alonso.
One more inning.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Base knock right field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. Now it's the right fielder. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Late with the swing there. Ground ball, Alonso. He steps on the bag. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a foul out of play.
Come on, bro. It's a homer.
Ball 1 low. And that skips into dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing
Why'd
good
I
discipline.
swing at that? We got a free fucking man on second base for that because I was going straight to second.
Here's the 3-2.
Now I'm popping up behind the fucking catcher, dog.
1 down.
Come on.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs.
Inside,
that one missing inside. Tap foul at the plate.
Sinker got me. That was a fastball.
And a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. Got him. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. drilled in the air out towards right center. Clark settles under this one.
Away, bro. We do not want to go to our bullpen.
And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and digging in for San Francisco, number 26. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, number 56.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Back foot slider struck him out. And now it's Mookie Betts. That one fouled off. Swings through that.
I don't even know how he hit that.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crawford in position, and that is that.
All right, come on. Let's end this shit.
Back here in Houston, so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Safe at third with a triple. His third hit of the day. So man aboard, Leo DeVries. The next to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. Out towards right center field. Clark moving under it. And there's one away.
I could have scored off that, but that's not how
Julio
I want the game
Rodriguez
to end. I want the game
digs
to end
in
with
now.
Julio Rodriguez.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
I want this game to end off a homer.
So the foul
how
ball
it
makes
was.
it 1-2. Keeps the
there it was again. I want that 101 bitch. Wow.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Reaches out for the tag. 2 away now.
Should have slid, to be honest with you.
And here's the catcher, William Contreras.
Let's end it right here with a perfect.
Ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
We go to the 8th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, number 18. And it's fouled away. Comes up empty.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him. 1 away.
Now batting.
And up next for the Giants, Max Clark. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 3 in this one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th. Justin Crawford getting ready to hit.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball 2.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Steals up.
Up next for the Astros.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Bobby-Witt Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
Run around the move. There's a ball.
Devin Williams.
Safe at second with a stolen base.
That's in. Ball 2.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runner on the go again. Pitch
That's
misses.
No,
Throw to
he's
third.
safe.
Safe. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That makes me jack for Jordan.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Jack for Jordan.
Williams. He's kind of a prototypical
That's how I
bullpen
want it.
arm in today's game.
He'll
Electric
walk me.
stuff that results
He'll
in a
walk
ton
me.
of strikeouts.
If I get
In a
2
tough
strikes,
spot
and
like
obviously
this,
I have
that is a
fucking
big time
swing.
benefit.
There it goes. Come on.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this
Walk
comes into the
me.
game, you feel like he's standing
Walk
on
me.
top of you, and it's just attack mode
Walk me.
coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That's in
Walk
there.
me.
Full count now. Lifted in the air, right center field.
We're not gonna end
On the
game like
move,
that. We're not gonna end the
and there's
game
one
like
down.
that. I want Jordan to go yours.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
He might
He's
walk
already homered
Jordan,
here
to be
in this
honest with
one.
you.
Going around.
He got away
Now I
with
want
one
it too
there,
bad.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your
Very
hands.
early.
That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Come on.
Upstairs.
Give me something. Give me
Yeah, there's the
something,
ball.
bruh.
High fly
Please.
ball, right field. Should have this one. And there are 2 down.
Oh, I want to end the
So
game
next
with
up
a
for
home
Houston,
run.
Pete Alonso. Swing at a high fly
That
ball
ends
to
the game,
left.
though, right?
Suzuki drifts towards it.
Oh well,
That
I
is
should
the
have win
inning.
on that other one actually. To be honest with you, because I ain't getting the 9th inning, so kind of fucked myself there. That's
We
2
go
innings
to
in a
the
row. I
9th.
left guys
Here's a
just
cleanup hitter
on
for the
third
Giants,
base to try to
Pete
get more
Alonso.
runs.
And first offering is fouled off.
Fucking weirdo.
Swings through that one. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now the right fielder. He's got some power, no doubt.
Trying too hard for a home run. I was just sitting there nuking home runs over and over and over again. The moment I
Gets him
want
to
one
chase
in the
after
game,
that one.
Feeling
sitting
good
here
chase
dropping
up right there. Just
PCI,
pulled the string.
fucking doing too much.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Bunts it towards the mound. Toss to Alonso, and the Giants down to their final out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
One strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And
I'm gonna get the second dime in the top left. You a bitch. Mets is still first place. We're solid. We're solid. It's like, what, 10 runs? We'll be alright.